Hi, my name's Trev Hutchings and this is how to set up your Vortex Wireless 2 with the Preset Editor, Part 3. The Vortex stores the MIDI controls in the preset editors, and in Part 1 I showed you how to install the preset editor and how to save the presets to the Vortex. In Part 2 I showed you how to set up the pads. Next up, the faders. The Vortex Wireless 2 faders use change control commands. If you're using the Vortex Wireless 2 with a synthesizer, you'll need to check the synthesizer's MIDI chart for the change control numbers. The volume control on the Vortex controls either the upper keyboard zone or the lower keyboard zone. To create a volume control for the other zone, set the change control number on fader 1 to 11. On the Juno DI keyboard, change control number 71 controls resonance. 72 controls release. And 73 controls attack. Clicking on the arrows at the end moves between the first 4 faders and the second 4 faders. And now, the touch ribbon. The touch ribbon works the same way as the faders and can be set up with 3 different settings. You can choose which bank is the default bank, and the release mode can either turn the effect off or keep the effect on. Next, the tilt. The tilt can be set up to be a pitch bend or to use as a change control command. Here I am setting it to control the cutoff on the Juno DI. Pitch wheel, volume slider, sustain. You can set the pitch wheel channel and whether it works in the normal mode or reverse mode. You can change the channel, the volume slider, and the channel of the sustain. Program change, split point, and the zones. You can set whether the sound is set when you select the preset on the Vortex, and set the sound. You can turn the split mode on and off, set the split key, and choose the velocity curve. Finally, you can change the MIDI channel for the lower zone
and the upper zone of the keyboard, or you can transpose the lower zone or the upper zone of the keyboard and turn on and off whether they can transmit MIDI through the MIDI cable socket.
If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and click on that button to subscribe. Cheers!